Good afternoon, guys. So, as usual, uh, yeah, afternoon, guys. So, as usual, we have our program. We just had to do a little switch this morning. We normally have that live that goes from 11 to 11:30 this morning, but we decided to switch it up and do it this afternoon for 6 to 6:30. And this afternoon, this morning rather, we were actually going to discuss one of the issues as it relates to women's health. And we are actually also going to discuss circulation. So that's something we'll just touch on quickly. Keep in mind, we are live on our social media platforms. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. And yours truly, Dr. Jason Batson, is here. And we're discussing health from a natural and integrated perspective. So when we look at women's health, consistently you find women are being plagued with a number of issues. We have women with issues associated with hormonal imbalance. So polycystic ovaries continue to be a serious issue that affects women. They have issues associated with digestive problems, a lot of bloating, gas, belching, right? And they also have serious issues associated with very painful menstrual cycles. Women consistently are being faced with a lot of challenge. We have a lot of women, who are having issues associated with infertility, where they're actually getting problems to actually have children. So it's very important for us to really highlight some of these challenges and also highlight what we at Batson and Associates offer in those regards. As a trained organization rather of trained consultants in integrative medicine, a lot of persons sometimes confused as to, what do we really do? How do we really assist persons with these health challenges? And it's just a matter of, helping them to understand the importance of making better choices or knowing the choices that actually better for those individuals. Women would be faced with issues associated with hair loss. So you might be a very young female, and all of a sudden you're getting problems with hair loss. You're getting issues associated with alopecia. You might be getting issues associated, as I said before, with painful menstrual cycle. And there's a product we carry at Batson Associates called Women's Formula. It's actually this product here. And Women's Formula, it's 30 capsules that you normally take first thing in the morning, or you usually take it with breakfast every day. And what it does is really helps to adjust the endocrine system. So when we're speaking about the endocrine system, we are discussing things like your thyroid, parathyroid, pituitary, adrenals. Also keep in mind that segment that we will be having where we'll be further in this discussion, and that's taking place on Monday. That's the this coming Monday here, God's willing, which I believe that is going to be the 22nd. Monday the 22nd, we're going to be having that live. That's going to be taking place from 8:30 to 9:30, where we actually going to be discussing that situation as it relates to hormonal disruption. We got some really good feedback on the first program that we did. Excuse me. And, we realized that there are a lot of women who have so many challenges as regards to hormonal disruption that you find that a lot of them do not know where to turn. Very painful menstrual cycle. You might have problems where you bleed profusely, and as a result of that, you find that that particular issue is one that you're not getting any relief. Infertility is also an issue as well. We have some really good clients who have come to us for the issue as it relates to fertility, really getting certain things done, certain things organized, and they're actually very successful in that area. So, Batson Associates continues to do good work. Also, check out some of the specials that we have this month. That special with the Nerve Restore. Nerve Restore is a product that, of course, deals with sleep, things like anxiety, depression, a number of challenges that women face, and not only women, but even men as well, as regards to sleep. So if you want to really have a relaxing, uninterrupted night of good sleep, then definitely the Nerve Restore is something that you should look into. So those telephone numbers, of course, are listed below there. 222-8261. That's 222-8261, as well as 314-9975. That is 314-9975. And that, of course, you could actually WhatsApp us and get information on our live nutritional blood cell analysis, our magnetic resonance analysis, and all of the products and services that we offer at Batson and Associates. So, of course, you're listening to Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates, where we support your health naturally. So I know this program, we didn't really give much notice for this program. However, we are live on our social media platforms. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook, and of course on YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. You're listening to Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates. This month, we are recognizing Minority Mental Health Awareness. So, mental health, again, continues to be something that a lot of persons, they sort of tiptoe around it. Some of us don't really understand how important it is to be healthy mentally, which is why sleep continues to be something that you need to really pay very close attention to. With sleep, really getting restful sleep, and most important, sleeping and actually feeling that you have slept. Those things are very important, and that is one of the things that the Nerve Restore actually does. We had some questions before that was actually sent for us for that program that we would have had this morning, that 11 to 11:30 program. So I'm going to touch on some of those questions here. This program is going to go till 6:30, from 6 to 6:30. And as I said, that is just a matter of really bringing to you guys awareness as regards to specific issues that we deal with at Batson Associates. So one of the questions that we actually got, this is from one of our listeners on our Instagram, and the question that they asked is, can Nerve Restore actually assist with headaches? The thing is, Nerve Restore would give some assistance with headaches, yes. However, one of the things I often tell persons, headaches are usually an indication that something is wrong. Now, if it's not a hunger headache, and you are someone who has headaches regularly, frequently, someone who has headaches, then of course it could be an indication of poor circulation to the brain. It can also be an indication of dehydration. So let's talk a little bit about dehydration and water. Now, at Batson Associates, we offer a premium alkaline water. That premium alkaline water, which you see here, is actually called Alkagen. Now, what is the difference between Alkagen and what does Alkagen water do for the body, especially someone who may have issues with headaches? Okay, it can do a lot. When you look at Alkagen water is a premium alkaline water. It also has the ability to deal with antioxidants, because the water actually has a high amount of oxygen in it. Now, how does that benefit you? Now, remember, oxygen in cells is very important. So what the water actually has the ability to do is actually replenish the body from a cellular level. How would that help you? How would that help someone who has headaches? It could help in a number of ways. It actually helps to clean and detoxify the blood cells in the body. So by cleaning and detoxifying the cells in the body, we actually now able to get more movement of the blood cells. Remember, the purpose of red blood cells are to do what? The purpose of red blood cells are to transport oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and various substances in the bloodstream to the cellular level. So it means that by actually using Alkagen water, which we normally recommend with our cleanse, that popular product called Santulan, which we actually will be getting very shortly. Santulan is a 7-channel detox, so it cleans and detoxifies kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin, and your lungs. So with using the alkagen water with that, it's actually going to give you an additional improvement. So it's going to improve circulation. Those of you who may have problems with pins and needles, cramping in your calves, burning under your feet, the alkagen water will help with that. Those of you who may have issues associated with gastrointestinal problems, so you maybe have problems with a lot of bloating, gas, belching. You may have problems with constipation, which is a serious gastrointestinal problem. Because the thing is, if you're constipated on a regular basis, you could actually end up in a lot of problems. How so? Remember, you could actually end up with what is known as auto-intoxication. The prefix auto meaning self, intoxication meaning what? Poison. So it's a process where the body is constantly poisoning itself, where you have toxins circulating. What about persons who may have problems with bad breath, or you may have problems with perspiration? So you may have an issue or a challenge where you do not have proper hydration, and as a result of that, your organs of elimination. Because remember, you lose the most amount of toxins from what? Sweat, perspiration, when you actually perspire. So it's very important to pay attention to your levels as it relates to perspiration. Very, very, very important as it relates to, paying attention to yourself. So if you have an issue, you may have a problem with lotor. You may have a problem with dandruff. You might have a problem with your scalp is always itchy, or you have problems with fungus in your fingernails or your toes. Those are all indication of serious problems with kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin, and your lungs. So it's very important to get your alkagen water. And we usually have that available at all of our locations. Keep in mind those locations. Those of you in the north, you could actually go to the St. James branch. That office is located on the, that's Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. And the telephone number that you can get that office at, you could call 222-8261. That's the office number, and they could, of course, direct you to the St. James branch. That telephone number again, down there that you can call or call Batson Associates on is 222, that's 222-8261. That's 222-8261, as well as 314-9975. Again, that's 314-9975. Okay. We also located in Debe. Debe is the corner of Ramsamud Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Debe. That telephone number for Debe is actually, or location rather, is right there on the SS Erie Main Road, corner of SS Erie Main Road and Ramsamud Street. And you can, of course, call any of the numbers for that office. We have open clinic days at that office on a daily basis, every day, Monday to Saturday. So you could actually see a consultant. You could actually have your blood analysis, your magnetic resonance analysis, and your various scans done. Again, and of course, head office, which is Shogunas. Shogunas is the first floor of Money Talks building. That's Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. That telephone number for Shogunas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261, as well as 314-9975. That's 314-9975. So that was the question that was asked there as regards to, does the nerve restore help with headaches? And the answer is yes, but as I said, someone with headaches would have to pay attention definitely to their hydration. It could also be an indication of some mineral deficiency in the body as well. Okay. Next question. The additional question that we had that was based on the hormonal disruption program. Keep in mind, this coming Monday, we're going to actually have that hormonal disruption program. Monday, that's Monday the 22nd, of July. and that is going to be taking place at 8:30 p.m. We go from 8:30 to about 9:30, and we will be discussing hormonal disruption. I did touch on the women's formula, which is one of the products that we carry at Batson and Associates. I also did highlight the circulation regeneration tea. That product that actually helps with improving blood circulation, actually helps individuals with issues associated with pins and needles, cramping in your calves, burning under your feet. Good. So that question that was asked was as follows. I am a 25-year-old female who have a very painful menstrual cycle. My period is regular, but is usually very painful and lasts 7 days. What can I do? So in a situation like that, you could actually come to Batson Associates. So that's the first thing we would recommend. And of course, have at least a consultation or that live blood cell analysis, that magnetic resonance analysis scan as well, to really determine what is the root cause of the problem, what is going on with you, what is going on as it relates to the issues that is taking place in the body. Because you see, the body, your body speaks to you. So if you're getting a lot of headaches, the body is telling you, listen to me, I'm not getting sufficient blood flow to the brain, I'm not getting sufficient oxygen. What can I now do to correct the situation? In this particular case, with the question that was asked with the female as regards to her menstrual cycle, she's saying she has a very painful menstrual cycle. So why, and I always tell women this, if you're having a painful menstrual cycle, it is an indication that something is wrong. It is an indication of some sort of hormonal disruption in the body. And if it is not dealt with as quickly and effectively as possible, it can later on lead to um, things like ovarian cancer, uterine cancer, cancer of the cervix. I don't know if you realize we have so many women now with serious issues with cancer. Cancer continues. I was just doing a program on Synergy a while ago, and they was highlighting, you know, one of our former MPs who have, a little situation where that is concerned. And I tell persons, with sickness is always important to help, to share and give information, because you don't want, individuals actually losing their lives nonsensically and unnecessarily because of lack of information, lack of knowledge. I also highlighted on that program we had a while ago, and we usually have that program every Thursday from 5 to about 5:15. We normally go a bit more because the information is so pertinent. It is always very important to get people to ask questions, sensible questions as regard to the discussion that we're having. And that was one of the highlights. So as it even relates to cancer nutrition, you might be listening to this program, or you might have someone who has been diagnosed with cancer and they want help. It's usually very unfortunate that a lot of persons who are diagnosed with cancer usually wait until the last minute to actually try and do something and try and help the body, when the body is there waiting or even warning you and letting you know that there is some issue, that is taking place there, that needs to be addressed, that needs to be adjusted in the body. So, at Batson Associates, again, that is something that we pay very close attention to. You can, of course, get that information as regards to the Alkagen water, that premium alkaline water that we offer at Batson Associates. It helps in, it has a positive polarity. It also has increased hydrogen and oxygen molecules. It also has something known as ORP, which is oxidative reduction potential, which means the water has the ability to reduce oxidative stress in the body. I mean, that is a big, big plus for anyone who has any of those challenges. So you can, of course, check out that Alkagen water. Keep in mind, too, as well, we are live on our social media platforms. We are Batson Associates Limited on Facebook. On YouTube, we are Batson Associates Trinidad. So it's a matter of sharing our live, liking the live, getting more information as regards to the products and services associated with Batson and Associates. You're listening to Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates. We're discussing health this afternoon. We just have about 10 minutes before we complete this program. And I'm going to actually address another question, apart from some announcements that we have. Remember, our July or Christmas in July promotion, where you actually get 25% discount off our circulation protocol. That protocol that helps with dealing with blood circulation. It helps dealing with issues associated with pins and needles, cramping in your calves, burning under your feet. And you actually get a significant discount and products. Most important, products that you use internally to actually assist in benefiting the body. Very, very important where that is concerned. Keep in mind too as well our symposium that is going to be taking place at the Chaguanas branch. That symposium is for Sunday, the 25th of August. That's Sunday, the 25th of August, at our Montrose office. That's 182 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. And of course, look out for that link to register. You could also call the offices. That telephone number, 222-8261. That's 222-8261, as well as 314. That's 314-9975. Again, that's 314-9975, as well as 222-8261. You can call and register for that symposium. That symposium taking place on Sunday, the 25th of August at 182 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. That's the first floor of Money Talks building. Apart from that, you can always call. You can always make your necessary arrangements for those tests, as well as we have our pensioner special as well. So we have some specials this month for you guys. Remember, as regards to Nerve Restore, we have a discount on that Nerve Restore, where you can actually get some really good results with that product that assists in problems with sleeping. Really, really assist in benefiting us as it relates to assisting with sleep, depression, anxiety, those type of things. So as I said, I will take one more question before we complete this live, and the question is a question as regards to dizziness, lightheadedness. So someone asked the question, does dizziness and lightheadedness indicate poor circulation to the brain? And if yes, what do you offer at Batson and Associates to address that? So the answer, of course, is yes. In most instances, doctors would diagnose persons with what is known as vertigo, vertigo rather, which is that dizziness, lightheadedness situation. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to Miss Elizabeth Mary. She says, good afternoon again, Dr. Batson. I was wondering if women's formula has licorice root in it. No, it doesn't. Women's formula actually is a combination of, it has white pony, it also has dong quai and chaseberry in it. And that's the proprietary blend. What that product actually does is improve the endocrine system. Now, remember, the endocrine system drives hormones. Remember, women who suffer from hormonal disruption or hormonal imbalance, the reason why they're having those problems, which could be a number of symptomology. So they could have problems with a lot of headaches, problems with polycystic ovaries, ovarian cysts, endometriosis. Women could also have issues associated with very painful menstrual cycle. What the woman's formula does is actually address or balance the endocrine system. Very, very important. That system that actually plays a significant role in balancing. So the endocrine system, for example, is your thyroid, parathyroid, the pituitary, the adrenal glands. Those glands are very, very important as it relates to improving overall hormonal balance in women. Okay, Miss Elizabeth Mary, so I hope I was able to answer your question there. Keep in mind as well the circulation regeneration tea. Really nice ingredients there. You have some hibiscus, you have some peppermint, apart from a whole other host of things. And that product is primarily designed to assist in circulation problems. So pins and needles. Those of you, for example, who have problems with blood pressure. I mean, just this morning, we had a client who actually said that in using this particular circulation regeneration tea, the blood pressure actually went down to 109. So the systolic, which is the top number, actually moved from like 150, 140 to 109. So it's just a matter of doing some adjustments there to get like all 115 all around there, but definitely excellent improvement in the circulation in general, and of course the high blood pressure. So if you know anyone who's hypertensive, let them know that at Batson Associates we carry the circulation regeneration tea. As it relates to hormonal imbalance in women, we also have the women's formula. We have our magnesium 90, which is a liquid magnesium, very, very good product in terms of our absorbability, very good as it relates to assisting with serious mental health challenges, serious mental health issues. Is something that can also help. So check out those products. Check out our lives. Keep in mind, so today's Thursday, so the next live that we'll be doing is our Sunday evening live, and that Sunday evening live is going to be taking place Sunday, this coming Sunday, and that's Sunday at 8. That's Sunday at 8 p.m. So we'll actually be going for an hour. Most likely I'll be joined by a consultant. I'm not sure as yet, but we'll of course be having, that is our question and answer, where we're going to actually focus and assist a number of individuals as regards to question and answer. So those of you who are accustomed joining us, look out for that program. Keep in mind to like our page, share us, and of course spread the news as it relates to assisting persons with health from a natural and integrated perspective. Look out for those additional announcements. Remember that Christmas in July promotion where you get 25% discount off our circulation protocol, really good protocol that assists with circulation, things like pins and needles, cramping in your calves, burning on their feet. In addition to that, we have our symposium taking place at our Shogunas office. That is going to be taking place on Sunday, the 25th of August, 2024, at our head office in Shogunas. That's 182 Montrose Main Road, Shogunas. Good. And of course, with that, we are now able to, you need to register with the link. We provide the link as well as call and register for that health symposium. Very, very good information going to be given there. A lot of ways for us to really help our clients, help patients to really get the results that they're looking for. So whether you're someone suffering from diabetes, hypertension, acid reflux, problems associated with Crohn's disease, irritable bowel syndrome, feel free to give us a call or visit at Batson and Associates. Again, those telephone numbers and locations. We are located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That's Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. That telephone number for Shogunas again, 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Or you could WhatsApp us on 314. That's 314-9975. Keep in mind again that discount on our Nerve Restore. So you guys who have used the Nerve Restore, or you may not have used the Nerve Restore, and you're interested in getting a product that really helps you to sleep better, on uninterrupted, restful, rejuvenating sleep, definitely Nerve Restore is a product to check out from Batson and Associates. Also check out our circulation regeneration tea, great product, helping to improve as it relates to blood circulation, pins and needles, cramping in your calves, very good as it relates to high blood pressure. A lot of persons with hypertension, you want to get that hypertension or that high pressure really normalized so that you do not end up in a situation where you end up with a stroke, whether it's an ischemic stroke, hemorrhagic stroke. We do a lot of work with stroke patients at Batson and Associates. So that is something you could also look out for rather as it relates to our circulation protocol and our diabetes, integrative diabetes clinic. So we just have 2 minutes before we complete this program. Keep in mind, like us, share us. We are live on our social media platforms, and you could always check out our content there. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. Miss Elizabeth Mary, she says, thank you very much again. You're very welcome. Remember that pensioners package as well, where for the entirety of this month, we will be bringing back our senior citizen special, where all senior citizens will be able to receive a free or a complimentary MRA scan with their pension special package. So look out for that. And of course, call again and get that information. Keep in mind, you have been listening to Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates, where we support your health naturally. Keep in mind again that symposium taking place on Sunday, the 25th of August at our head office. You must call and be registered. We also have a registration link. I know we'll be providing additional information with you as the days and weeks go by, and we'll constantly be reminding you of that. So as we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Look out for that Sunday program that's taking place this Sunday coming from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And that's going to be a question and answer. So you can look out for that. We would be, of course, highlighting and posting that. And we look forward to seeing you guys then. Take care. God bless. Remember those telephone numbers again: 222-8261, 222-8261, as well as 314-9975. Take care, guys. You're very welcome, Miss Betty Phillip. God bless. And remember that program taking place this Sunday, and that is Sunday from 8 to 9. And then, of course, we have our hormonal disruption series that we are doing that's taking place Monday the 22nd. Monday the 22nd, and it's going to be from 8:30 to 9:30. Take care, guys. God bless. Do enjoy the rest of your afternoon.